go, babe. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me when you wanna go, babe. Tell me where you wanna go. Tell me when you wanna go, tell me where you wanna go. Tell me.
What's up, y'all? If you're just now joining my channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you. And if you are returning, hey, what's happening? We finna get into these Pisces, hey, we finna get into these Pisces, hey. What's up? So let's get into these Pisces. We're just gonna jump straight in. So Pisces, your element is a water sign, and your excuse me, your immutable quality. So just like Geminis, Virgos, and Sagittariuses, mutable signs love change, and they are very adaptable people. And they're always ready for adventure. Mutable signs get bored very, very fast. You feel me? If you're not doing it for them mentally, physically, emotionally, they're out of here, buddy, which I could understand because I am a Virgo. Mutable signs also like to be intellectually stimulated, which is a lot of reasons why mutable signs end up in a psychosexual relationship. Like they dude might be ugly as they girl might be not too much tip top, but their mind is sharp, and that's what we hold on to. We want people to mentally stimulate us. So, and they are attracted to people who also they can stimulate mentally. You know what I'm saying? Pisces also likes to they like to teach people as well. The only somewhat downfall for mutable signs is that when we're nervous, because I'm a mutable sign, that's why I'm like we. When we're nervous, we find it very hard to stay still, and we're just nervous people. That's why we like bite our nails, do all the little shit. It's just weird. And if you guys don't know, if you guys aren't familiar with me, I like to note take. I'm a pen to paper type chick. So if I'm looking down and you're like, what the fuck is she looking at? I'm looking at my notes, period. I'm not here to memorize nothing. I'm here to teach you guys something you didn't know yesterday. So your high vibe Pisces during this retrograde is emotional, sensitive, dreamy, creative, intuitive, compassionate, adaptable, likes change, capable of great sacrifice, poetic, aware, unselfish, soulful, and visionary. Wonderful things. Your low vibe, unfortunately, and if you've watched my other videos, you know that I do not like to hold on to the low vibes. I don't want this to stir you guys away from learning more about yourself, but I just tell you guys because if you are feeling these feelings of low vibes, at least you'll know where they're coming from, you'll know how to tackle them, and you'll know how to get the motherfuckers out your way. So your low vibe Pisces is escapist, impractical, addictive tendencies, overly emotional, lazy, unreliable, flaky, unrealistic, stubborn, unpredictable, and you're your own worst enemy. But it's cool. It's good. We're good. You're good. So jumping straight in, Mercury retrograde is going retrograde in your first house. And the first house represents self appearances, beginnings, identity, approach to life, the body, first impressions, and attitude. So Pisces, during this time, this is a very monumental time in your life. And self-reflection will be in the forefront for you. Being that one of the themes for the first house is self, this retrograde is really going to be eye-opening for you as far as knowing who you are and reflect on all the things and characteristics that make you. The first house is actually one of the most important houses to me because it really is all about yourself, self-reflection, soul reflection, and honestly, for yourself, a lot of honesty is going to play a major role. Is this pink stuff? My pen. Honesty is really going to play a big role in this retrograde for you because the only person who could lie to you is you. The only person who could keep it honest with you is you. So if you tip the scales, you're only going to be hurting yourself. So this is definitely a time for you, Pisces, to step into who you are wholeheartedly. Soul reflection and honesty for yourself, down to your appearance, all the way to how you feel about yourself and what feelings attribute to one's way of thinking. So you're going to be thinking about the way you think, how you look, how you act. All of this is going to be like all about you. And I love that, because it's like, finally, because of course in Pisces, mutable signs, we're all about giving. This is a time where you sit back and let people give to you, and let yourself give to yourself. Let yourself give to yourself. Yeah. With this first house activation at play, Pisces, you will be your biggest fan and biggest critic. So be aware of that. During this time, you will really feel yourself distancing yourself from certain people who you don't feel like fills your U cups. Now, I call them U cups because, you know, people are like, they don't fill your cup. Yeah, but it's really altered to you, to yourself. So your U cup, like I like to call it, your U cup is what you put into this cup to make you feel good about yourself. And with that being said, if the company you keep is not helping you fill it, but only depleting it, you need to chuck up the deuces and take some personal time away from them, being in this time while retrograde is happening. If you feel like the people around you are really taking your energy, taking from you being your best self, Pisces, this is definitely a time to say, take care, God bless, and let it be that. Whether it's family relationships, friendships, work relationships, just distancing yourself, period, away from things that are only depleting your energy, your self-love, your self-awareness should not be anywhere in the vicinity of you, Pisces. You need to steer clear of them, period. And take some personal time away from them. Being in this time while retrograde is happening, Pisces, because it is in your nature to be sensitive, those feelings of other people's jealousy and unsupportive ways for your growth will not have you coming out on top for the duration for this Mercury retrograde. And you want to be on top, all of us, all 12 signs. We want to be at the pivotal moment in our lives where we are self-aware, and we know who could tell us about us better than ourselves. And this is really a point for you for the duration of this Mercury retrograde, which ends March 10th, for you to really just dig deep and give yourself affirmations daily and just let yourself know, like, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm sexy. Yeah, I be with the nervous shit, but I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Or if you do be with the nervous shit, learning how to calm that anxiety down. You know what I'm saying? Just learning everything about you to where you have the tools and now you can fix it. Also, Pisces, dang, I wrote a lot for y'all. Also, Pisces, beginnings is a pivotal activation that you guys need to really focus on, because not only are you focusing on yourself, but with this focus comes self-awareness, self-love, self-accountability, self-appreciation, and so forth. But beginning this journey to finally putting yourself first will almost be a challenge for you, Pisces, because it's never been in your nature to do that. Because your duality is a feminine sign, it's only in your nature to coddle and nurture everyone else around you. Okay? But during this time, Pisces, you should be giving all of that energy to yourself for once. For once, just do it. Why not? Why not take care of you and just you? Don't retract because you think you can't do this. Anything hard has never been done overnight. But waking up and looking into the mirror, knowing to take care of yourself wholeheartedly is really the bag. You dig? Sure do. Also, taking care of your body, eating right, exercising, walking, drinking more water. This is a little into the 6th house because the 6th house is all about health and wellness and taking care of yourself. But right now, as far as your health, definitely putting your health on the docket for things you need to do that day. Putting your health on a platter like you do other daily routines. Being active will help you give yourself physical stimulation as well as spiritual stimulation, because we all know what you eat is what you feel. So yeah, definitely watching what you eat this retrograde and being more conscientious about what you should and should not be consuming. And I mean that wholeheartedly, down to what you're eating and what you're digesting from others and yourself. If you telling yourself every day like, I'm lazy, I ain't shit, I can never get anything done, I never finish a task, I can't get out of this relationship, I can't move forward in this relationship, I really want to break away from these friendships or family ties, or I really don't like the job that I'm at. All of this is attributing to what you feel like you should be doing. If you're not gonna pump the brakes and stop what's going on in your life, how can somebody else help you? So definitely diving deeper into what you need to do and consume is really, really, really going to help you guys step into a brighter light of oneself. Not second guessing what you feel like you should do or should be doing. This is definitely going to be a time for you where you feel like, damn, I'm finally putting myself first, but I don't know how to do that. So I'm just going to keep giving to others to fill my U cup. No, your U cup is all about you. You should be doing the work and the groundwork for yourself so you can go to sleep knowing that you're the shit. Lastly, your approach on life, Pisces, should just be to have fun. Enjoy being you. Put a halt to mentally draining people. Put a halt to mentally draining people around you, and be in love with all of you, because you set the tone for how others treat you by how you are treating yourself. Don't think of this as being a pedestal, but treat yourself for all the good you do for people around you, and love yourself enough to receive it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you guys, Pisces, are so used to giving to others that sometimes receiving love, support, a nurturing type of feeling, vibe is different to you. You're like, I don't know how to sit in me just feeling like I'm the shit. It's definitely okay for you to feel like you're the shit. And I'm here to tell you that. Because if people around you aren't filling your U cup, they're not your friends. They're not your family. They should not be around you if they're only going to deplete the energy that you're giving to yourself, the positive energy you're giving to yourself. So let's just end that there. And so I did an oracle card reading for you guys, and your card was Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? I will be putting this card on my Instagram with the meaning of it on the highlights, and I'll have my Instagram, of course, below in the bio, all that, so you guys can really dive deeper into the meaning of this card. But I think it's awesome because the homework assignment is, how are you being called to step up and lead? And I think the only leader that I want to follow is somebody that's so neck deep into self-love and self-awareness, that those are the people that I want to follow. I want to follow somebody who walks in the room and that light shines off their skin. A little bit like me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I walk up in there and I'm like, who is that? Like, I'm just me. And this is because I'm the shit seeps out of my pores. So I need you, Pisces, to really come in with that same little like, this is who I am, these are my do's and don'ts, my U cup is full, it's overfilling with self-love, and I'm really rooting for y'all. And I feel like this card was really, really good because it's really telling you guys to step inside yourself. This card is so first house activated for you guys in Pisces, and I'm just really proud of the work that I have a feeling that you guys are gonna do, and let's get it.